black people who are in sports and football, whether it be from the NFL, collegiate level, high school level, middle school, and Bantam League and all of that, Colin Kaepernick is calling you all sellouts and slaves, by the way. He is calling you sellouts and slaves. Because his new docuseries is taking the combine and the rigorous examinations that players go through and comparing it to slaveries on an auction block. Slaves on an auction block. Not be, I can't talk today, really. Because you're poked, you're prodded, you're examined. Yes, you are examined for any physical defect that could possibly hinder your ability to play. In fact, there have been players whose lives have been saved because they caught something that was wrong with them and they were able to treat it. Some people didn't make it to the NFL because they had heart defects that if they played hard enough, they would die. And they went on to live life. Yeah, they didn't play football, but they didn't die on the field either. But he's saying that you guys are all sellouts. You're all Uncle Toms because you're siding with slave owners. Why? But here's the thing, his little docuseries only showed black people turning from players at the combine into slaves. He forgets that, people with the whitest names in America like Gronkowski and Brady are playing football. And white people who play football go through this exact examination. There's a picture of Tom Brady who's in his underwear and skinny and malnourished. And, it's the same exact thing. But, of course, Colin Kaepernick is going to say, no, it's not. It's just black people that go through it, and that's BS. It's a lie. It's propaganda. Another thing that I have a problem with this video is that I don't recall reading that slaves were paid millions of dollars by their slave owners to pick cotton. I mean, if they were, I'm pretty sure they would have loved to pick cotton if they were paid millions of dollars to do it. And at the same time, when slavery was abolished, they would have been really mad because they weren't going to be able to be paid like that anymore. Because yes, it was forced labor, but you're getting paid millions of dollars, which is not forced labor. It makes no sense. But this is the problem. Colin Kaepernick was showing you on this video people in real chains in order to put you in chains right here. Because here's the thing, if one kid sees this video, one kid in a poor black neighborhood with all the talent in the world to be able to play a sport, sees this and says, you know what, I don't want to play a sport because the NFL is a bunch of slave owners. That kid with all the potential in the world to make it to the NFL may have just blown his shot to get a scholarship to college, get drafted into the NFL, and be able to have everything that he could have ever wanted and be able to pay his way and take care of his family and his parents and everybody who loves him. Take people that he loves out of the situation that they may be in. All because Colin Kaepernick decided that he was going to brainwash young, impressionable black athletes into mental slavery. And the Hodge twins said it. The worst form of slavery is mental slavery. Because with physical slavery, you can see the change. Mental slavery, you can't even see the change you're wearing. And that's the problem. Colin Kaepernick has gone from a dude who took a knee to protest police brutality, which no, that's not why he took a knee. He took a knee because somebody took his damn job and he needed to stay relevant, but neither here nor there, it was still a good cause. But it went from that message to now saying, black people, you are enslaved by these people who are paying you millions of dollars, even though, like, what was it, a year or two ago, he was trying to get back into the very establishment that apparently would have enslaved him. Colin Kaepernick is using slavery for money. He's exploring your history for money, He's exploiting your anger against the institution of slavery, against racism, for his own profit. That's what he's doing. Hopefully, y'all don't need me to tell you this. And hopefully, if someone does need me to tell you this, you've seen this and you understand what I'm trying to tell you. This isn't me going off on a dude that I don't like. This is me telling you that this is a message that is poisonous and cancerous to the black community, and it's bullshit, and it's time that people stop taking this idiot seriously, because Colin Kaepernick is doing more harm to the black community than good now. He needs to be stopped, and he won't be stopped only if you stop him yourself right here. So to Colin Kaepernick, to the rest of y'all, I love y'all. Peace.